Okay, guys, so what you need to do is you need to print out this conversion factors table. So you can use any conversion factors table. I like this one because it had a lot of units on it. So anyways, I have this in your folder so you can print this out. And we're going to be using that for dimensional analysis. Okay, so dimensional analysis is a way of going between English units and metric units. So metric units, we just move the decimal place. English to metric units, you have to use conversion factors. These are just some of the conversion factors that are from here. So I really wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Okay, so my setups are the way you need to do it. No other way. You need to show your work. It'll come in handy when we start doing mole problems. So make sure you do it my way. No other way, my way. Okay? So first example problem. It says we're going to convert 175 pounds to kilograms. Okay, so we start by writing our given over 1. And then I have to go to my toolbox and figure out what kind of conversion factor I want to use. Okay, so kilograms to pounds is going to be a conversion factor for mass. Okay, so there's 2.205 pounds to 1 kilogram. Now my units always have to cancel diagonally. Okay, so there's 2.205 pounds. See, these are going to cancel diagonally to 1 kilogram. Okay, so pounds cancel with pounds, you're left with kilograms. And all I'm going to do is divide those two numbers when I put them in the calculator. So I'm going to do 175 divided by 2.205, and you get 79.37. Okay. Next one, I want to convert 3 kilometers to inches. Now there's several ways you can do this. We can go kilometers to miles. We can go miles to yards, that sort of thing. So it's all up to you. So I'm going to choose to go to kilometers to miles. Okay. So I see that 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62137 miles. Or you can say that 1 mile is equal to 1609.344. 1.609344 kilometers. Okay, either one. So actually, I want to use this one. This is the conversion factor I'm more used to. Okay, so 1.609344 kilometers is equal to 1 mile. Okay, and then we're going to say that 1 mile. So just using this one at the top here, 1 mile has 5,280 feet. So miles cancel with miles, kilometers will cancel with kilometers as we go along. Now we're trying to get to inches. So 1 foot has 12 inches. Feet cancel with feet. And you're left in your desired unit of inches. So we're going to multiply everything across the top. So we're going to do 3 times 5,280 times 12, hit enter, and then we're going to divide by 1.609344. And we should get 110.24 inches. So there's a lot of inches in 3 kilometers. Okay. Okay, 48 ounces to pounds. So I write my given unit over 1. So 1 pound has 16 ounces. So I'm going to write the 16 ounces on the bottom, and the pound goes on top. Ounces will cancel with ounces. So 48 divided by 16 is 3 pounds. Okay? Okay, it says how many seconds are there in 1 year? Okay? So 1 year is what I'm starting with. Okay? So 1 year has how many days? Well, it has 365.25. Is that what they... Let me look at this real quick. That's what I use. We can say 365 for this class. That's fine. Yeah, let's use 365. for this class. Okay. Now, how many hours are in a day? So one day has 24 hours. So years will cancel with years, days will cancel with days, hours. And then 1 hour has 60 minutes. Hours will cancel with hours. And then in 1 minute, there's 60 seconds. Okay? So we're going to multiply all those across the top. So 365 times 24 times 60 times 60. So you get 315, 36, and 3 zeros seconds. Just an FYI, if you want to write this one down, 1 hour has 3,600 seconds. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be using for the rest of the example problems. Okay, next one. It says convert quarts to milliliters. Okay, I'm going to start with 0.85 quarts over 1. Let's see. What are we going to go to? Okay, so what we're going to have to do on this one is we're going to go from quarts to liters. Okay? So from our chart, there's 1.0567 quarts to 1 liter. And then we know from our metric system stuff that 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters. Okay? So milli means 1,000th. Okay? So there's 1,000 of them in 1 liter. Quarts will cancel with quarts. Liters will cancel with liters. So we're going to multiply across the top and divide by the bottom. And you get 804.39. Okay? Now, the next 2 questions, you will for sure have one of these on your test. I can guarantee it. You might even have 2. So I need you to make sure you pay attention. These are called rate questions, okay? So, on a rate question, you have something per a time unit. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and convert our top unit first, okay? I want to get kilometers to miles. Now, we've already said that 1 kilometer, 1.609344 kilometers is equal to 1 mile. Okay, so I'm getting to my top unit of miles. Okay, so kilometers will cancel with kilometers, and I'm left with miles. Now the next step is to convert this time unit on the bottom. So we're going to start cross-canceling upward. So 1 hour has 3,600 seconds because I'm trying to get to seconds. So hours will cancel with hours, and then I'm left with miles per second. Okay, we're going to multiply across the top. Okay, so we just got 40 on top. We're going to divide it by 1.609344 and divide it by 3,600. Okay, so you get 0.0069. And this is going to be miles per second. And I forgot to mention, if you decide to do these a different way using different conversion factors and you're pretty close to the answer, then, you know, it's pretty much the same thing. I look at if your units cancel correctly and if you're using the correct, you know, conversion factors. But if it's really close, you know, I'm not going to count off points for that if you use different conversion factors because these are pretty much rounded numbers. They're not exact. Okay? Next one. If a car is traveling at a rate of 60 kilometers per hour, that's my given. I want to go to feet per second. Okay, so what I would do is kilometers I'm going to go to miles like we did before. And I want to go to feet. Okay, so 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Okay, kilometers cancel with kilometers, miles cancel with miles, and you're left with feet. Okay, now I got to get hours to seconds. So I'm going to start cross canceling going upward. Okay, so 1 hour has 3,600 seconds in it. So everything cancels, hours will cancel with hours, we're left with feet per second. So we're going to multiply all the numbers on top. So 60 times 5,280, and I'm going to divide it by 1.609344, and I'm going to divide it by 3,600, and you should get 54.68 feet per second. Okay? So that's your dimensional analysis notes. At this point in time, I would take a second, pause, and I would work on the dimensional analysis worksheet and come back and watch the video to check your answers with what I got. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks and have a good one.